It's a delicious breakfast that you can make ahead. Now I know I'm not the only one that has some of those nice little things in the freezer that you buy in the store in the box. And it's a lot easier to make a meal that way, especially on those busy nights or those busy mornings. Sometimes pulling something out of the freezer that's pre-made is just the way to go. But do you know you can do the exact same thing yourself? Today we're gonna make a breakfast burrito that you can make now, but heat it up later. How about that? And listen, this chick here, mornings are rough on me. I have such a hard time, not only getting up, but getting out the door and getting the kids out the door on time. I'm that mom that's always like, come on, come on, come on, hurry up, hurry up. But this breakfast is a lifesaver because I don't have to make anything in the morning because it's done. It only needs to be heated up. Let me show you what you're gonna need to get this one done. First, I have here some tortillas. These are just regular flour tortillas. If you wanna go with whole grain or whole wheat, you can certainly do that. I also have some eggs. I'm gonna scramble those up. And then our toppings. I have shredded cheese and some crumbled sausage that I just fried up a short while ago. You can do crumbled bacon if you want. You can leave out the breakfast meat altogether. This is fully customizable and it's so easy and it's gonna save your behind in the morning. I promise. Let's start with our eggs. We're gonna get these scrambled up first and then we'll build our breakfast burritos. Eggs are all stirred up and ready to go. I'm going to pop these in the frying pan and get them scrambled up so they're just perfect for these burritos. The eggs are done and now it's time to build our breakfast burritos. I have a little assembly station set up here. We're just gonna make our way down the line. If you wanna do this and use way more than what I'm doing, just so you can have them done and ready to go for even months to come, by all means, hats off to you. I'm just gonna do a few for today though to show how it's done. So first we're gonna start out with our eggs that are just fresh out of that pan. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a burrito get assembled, but it seems like you would want to kind of line things up long ways, but that's not what you want to do. You want to put everything in one little mound, kind of right there in the center. And I'll show you why when you roll it up. You'll see it then. Next, we're going to put just a little sprinkle of sausage on here. I'm just going to do I'll do 2 with sausage because everyone in my house doesn't love the sausage on there. But like I said, you can skip the breakfast meat altogether. You can do bacon, whatever you want. Turkey bacon or turkey sausage would even be great as well. And last, I'm gonna do the cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and put cheese on all of them just because I think eggs and cheese go. But you customize it to what people like in your house. All right, we've got everything built, everything's in place, and now we're gonna roll these up. When you roll them up, what you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna kinda wanna get everything right in the center. And the trick is, let's see if I can do this. You're gonna have it here. You're gonna make a pocket here like this. You're gonna kind of fold and then bring your fingers in to kind of continue scooting everything to the center. And then mine tore a little bit, but that's okay. And then you're gonna roll it up just like so. See that? I'll show you again on this one. Get everything in the center and you're gonna pull with this hand or pull with the front side here and push with the back side. I'll do that one more time. our last one. Here we go. Now, at this point, you can stop at this point and go ahead and wrap everything up and pop it in the freezer bag. What I like to do though at this point, and I've tried it both ways, is you can either leave it here or you can put these back in your pan. What's gonna happen when you put them back in the pan is they're gonna get a little bit of a crust on the outside, and it's just gonna help to hold everything all together just a little bit better. But either way, you can do it however you want, whatever works. I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in the pan, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Our burritos are perfectly done. I popped them back in the pan. They've got a nice golden brown. And right here, you see that? That just kind of sealed the deal there, so this doesn't fall apart on you when you go to eat it or when you pop it in the freezer. Speaking of the freezer, I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do in order to freeze and reheat this. The first step that you're gonna take, you're gonna get a fork and you're gonna punch, before you freeze it preferably, just a few holes on the side of this burrito, okay? Stay with me. And what that's gonna do is when you go to reheat this in the microwave, that's gonna allow all the air to circulate in there wonderfully. You're gonna wrap it up just like this. This is how I like to freeze mine because it keeps them fresh as long as possible. And then in the plastic wrap, and then in the foil. Then I pop this in a zippered bag, and of course you label it because you're gonna be like, which one had the bacon? Which one had the sausage? Just make sure you label it so you know which one you're pulling out of there for which kid or for yourself for that matter. Now, let's pretend this one has the holes in it. You unwrap this on the morning you wanna serve it, you take it out of the foil, you take it out of the plastic, pretend this has the holes in it. You're gonna take a paper towel and you're gonna get it, this is damp. I just put some water on it and then I squeeze the water out. You're gonna wrap this burrito up just like this, and that's gonna help that flour tortilla to be nice and not too crunchy, not too wet. It's gonna get nice and pliable, and it's gonna be absolutely perfect. You're gonna pop this in the microwave depending on your microwave. Now in my microwave, straight from the freezer, I'm looking at 2 minutes. You unwrap, you flip it over, and another 2 minutes. It just depends on what your microwave settings are. So definitely do a little bit less. If you need more, then do more, and then you'll know where to go from there. I know that seems like a lot of steps. Might seem a little finicky, but I'm telling you, you're not gonna think that when you're running late one morning and all you have to do is pop it in the microwave. You're gonna say, man, I'm glad I did those the other day, or whenever it was. And you can get a good month, 2 months out of your freezer with these. So go ahead and try it out. Look how yummy this looks. Check it out. You got the cheese in there, you got the egg. This one didn't have the sausage in it, although I kind of wish it did because I'm gonna eat this one. Go try it. It's gonna save you in the morning, and it's delicious, and you're gonna love it, and so is your family. Thanks for checking in with me today. I'll see you next time. Go make some breakfast burritos.